3.6 is shaping up to be one of the best updates ever in 𝗖cie𝗽𝘆𝗶𝗵𝗵. If you dropped the game before, now is the time to return, because not only the story is fire, but we are getting 2 new characters that we have been waiting for since the very start of 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝗵𝗵, and we are getting a little gift from 𝗖𝗿𝗿 regarding those characters. Well, little is not the right word to use, but it is what it is. And the events are looking absolutely incredible on top of new endgame modes. That's right. Let's start with the characters. First of all, 𝗏 is finally getting her 5-star skin, which has been teased for countless versions at this time. And she's the last piece of the puzzle for the team that I have been assembling since the very start of 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝗵𝗵. Full memo sprite team. 4 characters, each with their own memo sprite, having 8 characters in total on the field, just blasting the enemies. I wanted to assemble this team so bad ever since 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝗵𝗵 dropped. And 𝗏 is the answer to it, since she buffs memo sprites. Unfortunately, she does require you to have at least 3 remembrance characters on the team to even function properly, which is fair. I don't think it changes anything, since remembrance characters are tied to memo sprites, and that's her entire gimmick. However, this also means there are only 2 teams that she can be used right now. The Castoris team, which my team needed an upgrade. I needed the replacement for 3B, thank God. And the 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵, 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵, or 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵 2.0, whatever you want to call it. This guy ditched run and changed to preservation. He's essentially adventuring 2.0, and you should be aware how good adventuring is. He shields the entire team and also has his own follow-up attacks. And here is the crazy part. He is given for free. If you log in version 3.6, you'll receive 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 for free. This is amazing. I don't have adventuring. My best shielder right now is 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. This is a massive upgrade and a much needed one, because they plan to add a new mob that apparently requires you to have a shielder on the team, or you are essentially toast. Miss Evernight is gonna run in the first phase together with a rerun for 𝗿𝗏𝗏, which I'm a little disappointed here. I hoped for a rerun for 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏, because 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏 is gonna be such an amazing improvement for the evernight team, but it is what it is. And on the second phase, we are getting 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗏, which, okay, who is even gonna pull for him when he's given for free? But more importantly, anaxa. People have been waiting for a rerun for this guy since forever. This guy does everything. He's one of the best DPSs. He's one of the best sub DPSs. Enough said. I'm not planning to pull for him, but hey, I know a lot of people that are hyped about this. Moving to events, let's just get the regular ones out of the way. Gift of Odyssey. I do wonder what will happen if 𝗖𝗿𝗿 was to ever interrupt this event. I expect pitchforks and torches. Besides this, we are also getting double planar ornaments and double artifacts from Caverns of Corrosion, because as expected, we are getting 2 new artifact sets for 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵 and 𝗏 evernight respectively, because why release the new artifacts 1 patch before so you can pre-farm for them? No, that's illegal. Besides this, we also have the flagship event, Nice Weather for Dromasses. And if you played 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁, or you have watched some streamer play 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁, you'll feel right at home. The idea is the same. You are getting a baby Dromas and you need to raise it. You need to improve its stats and be able to clear checkpoints to make sure it becomes a functioning member of society. And what the heck is that goofy face? You know the guy failed in his duty as father. You just know it. The other 2 events are reruns, double seals and best of the flock. However, 𝗖𝗿𝗏 improved them for multiplayer. The seal event now allows you to select up to 6 seals, so no more picking the same 3 seals over and over again. You're gonna have to get creative. The flock event, now it has a tournament mode. You are gonna join a lobby with 30 other players and you are gonna compete to get the highest score possible. And of course, a new combat event where you are gonna have to fulfill some criteria. It looks like Archer is up for trial, so there is that. But more importantly, the new endgame mode, Anomaly Arbitrations. You are gonna require 3 teams in order to participate in this event. Yes, 3. All endgame modes until now, whatever they are, Memory of Chaos or Pure Fiction or Apocalyptic Shadow, required only 2, but now they are upping the stakes. I hope everyone has 3 meta teams prepared. I don't, I only have 2. I'm gonna have to see how I deal with it. At the end, you are gonna face a final boss for the rewards. But what are the rewards? Well, you are not getting any stellar jades. Instead, you are getting purple dice called interference key and lone stardust, the magatama looking thing. The interference key is used for artifacts. When you reroll an artifact, you can lock one of the substats. Let's say you have an artifact with crit rate, crit damage, attack percent and defense. You can use interference key to make sure none of the substat rolls will be going into defense. As for Lone Stardust, this is gonna be used in a new shop. It's mostly for cosmetics like phone accessories, but there is also a very cute pet here that you can redeem. The good part is that you don't even require to beat this endgame mode in order to get that Magatama. You can also exchange the currency from Memory of Chaos for it. And at the very end of the live stream, they teased a new large-scale permanent game mode that is gonna be here in version 3.7. What are you the most excited about? Please let me know down below. For me, that is gonna be Miss Evernight and of course the new endgame mode. Until next time, have a wonderful day and bye!